Hi everyone, we're going to have a look at this little frog character in some different positions, so let's get started. This is him, this is the basic him. Let's draw him. An oval head with two eye sockets sticking out at the top, nice big eyes sitting in there with the highlights, a big highlight and a small highlight. And he's got two little nostrils and a lovely big smiley face. I'll do some little cheeks in there. And then he's got a small rounded body. I like stripes. And he's got two arms with flipper hands. And he's got two legs. You can have an experiment with how long you want to draw these legs. And this particular little guy looks just like that. Okay, now we can go along and we can draw him in different positions. I'm going to draw him swimming towards us first. So let's get the head in like this. With his eyes. Obviously the beauty of drawing in pencil first is that you can go over your own lines, you can rub out, you don't have to worry. And also one of the things I would encourage you to do is get away from the idea that you need to be producing perfection. Draw and enjoy it. Now this fella had a round body. I'm going to have a look at what this looks like now with a square body. I quite like that, it's quite edgy. That body's behind us. I'm going to do some lovely, actually let's start with the triangles for the hands. Sometimes it's nice to draw the hands first so you know where you want them to be, and then draw the arms to suit the hands. Don't worry about perfection, just enjoy your drawing. Don't worry if one arm is longer than the other. All these things add humour and character to your drawings. And one of the big bees I have in my bonnet is people don't enjoy the process of drawing because they feel too hung up about it. They feel that things have to be perfect. They feel they have to be good at it. Whereas the reality is that we can all draw. We are all artists. We've just got to let go a bit. Look at that. I might make those feet a bit wider. I think they might be funnier if they're a bit wider. There we go. We're going to go over these in pen. I might go over them as I go. We'll see. Let's do another one. Let's have... Here we go. Let's draw one reclining. So here's his head. His eye sockets. We're going to have a whole army of frogs by the time this is finished. And also, hopefully, some understanding of how we can make characters work for us just by changing the position of things. I like this square body. We're going to go with that. Or I'm going to go with that. You can do what you like. Nice smiley mouth. Doesn't have to be perfect at all because all these individual little things add to the character. So I'm going to draw one long leg and one triangular flipper there. And I'm going to draw one leg like this. He could be reclining on a beach, this guy, or a riverbank, I guess. Let's have him waving. So one arm up in the air. We can do that if we want to, give us an idea of where we want these points to go. On this one, he's resting his head on and he's got his elbow on the floor. So let's just do that. And there he is. We'll do one more and then I'll ink them in and you can see what they all look like. So this little guy, you can make individual characters. All your frogs, you can draw the same frog by drawing the proportions all the same on each one, or you can draw different characters by varying things. Varying the head shape, varying the length of the body, all of those sorts of little differences. Another big smiley mouth. I'm sure this guy can have other expressions too, but we're looking at body positions for now, so we'll leave it like this. Now let's have this guy with his hands behind his head. So he's reclining as well. There's a lot of restful frogs around this morning. There he is, look. And let's have him sitting down. Maybe we'll put him sitting in a chair. So let's do these legs going up like this, as if sitting in a chair. And let's have his feet dangling down, his lovely big triangle flipper feet. Also good for ducks and chickens and all those sorts of things. Right, now I'm going to draw the chair behind him. So you can have this chair. I don't pay much attention to perspective and correctness because it makes your drawings more interesting. So I've given that a curve, which is correct for the perspective, and I've given this a straight line, which is totally wrong. But when you have a look at things like children's book illustration, they're full of these sorts of things, and it's what gives the drawing the joy. There we go. So there he is. He's sitting in a chair. Right, I'm going to ink these in and you can see what they look like.